My name is Bob Porter, and I'm speaking from my home on the beach here in the Pacific Ocean. Today I would like to address my remarks directly to Senator Hillary Clinton. Senator Clinton, you and I don't know each other, we've never met, but I am a retired dotcom entrepreneur, and during the 90s, during the prosperity of your husband's administration, I was very, very successful. In fact, I became rather wealthy because of that prosperity, and since that time, I felt that I would like to somehow repay you and your husband, President Clinton. And to that end, I'd like to make a proposal to you, Senator Clinton. Some may find this unusual, but I assure you that it is sincere. I would like to give you $750,000, $750,000, for you to pose for a series of very tasteful, artistic, nude photographs of yourself. I know some people will find that strange, but I have a reason for this, Senator Clinton. Now, I assure you I'm not proposing any sort of pornography. These would be very tasteful, artistic photographs. I think after 8 years of the repressive Bush regime, America is ready for a change. I think most of us realize that there's nothing sinful or shameful about the human body. But I think by posing for these photographs, you would show that you are a strong, older woman who is completely in control of herself and her sexuality. And we're all very well aware of the problems that you experienced during your marriage about 10 years ago. We don't even go into the details of that. But I think that posing for these tasteful, artistic photographs would show that Hillary Clinton is no one's victim. You would show that it's time for a change, something progressive. You've often spoken of how your presidency would be a turning point for America. I think that posing for these photographs would enhance that, would show the world that you are in fact an agent of change, that we are no longer going to live in fear, that we're no longer going to hate our own bodies. I think it would be an extremely good thing for you to consider and to do, Senator Clinton. I'd like you to seriously consider this. Now, I realize that there will be those who say that your political enemies would begin to cudgel if you were to do this. Well, let's be honest, Senator Clinton. The fact of the matter is that your political opponents aren't going to support you no matter what you do. They're going to use anything you say, anything you do, anything you propose to attack you. It isn't as if not posing for these photographs would cause them to support you. Not only do I think you would not bring any shame or disrepute to you, I think it would enhance your image, frankly. I think you would show that you are open, you have nothing to be ashamed of, you are laying it all out there for the world to see. So, Senator Clinton, I would like you to consider my proposal. I will give you, as I said, $750,000, $750,000 to pose for these photographs. Please understand this is not a donation to your campaign. As you well know, it would be illegal for an individual to give that much money to a campaign. This money would be paid directly to you as a modeling fee. You could do whatever you wanted. If you wanted to donate it to your campaign, that would be fine. If you wanted to give it to charity, that too would be fine. If you wanted to use it to offset living expenses for yourself and your family while you campaign, that is your prerogative. I would have no say in what you did with this money, nor do I wish to have any say. So, Senator Clinton, I would like for you to seriously consider this proposal and get back to me at your earliest convenience. I'm prepared to move ahead immediately with this. It would take no more than a day of your time. Thank you very much for your time and attention.
La, 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 la.
I want to talk again directly to Senator Hillary Clinton today. Senator Clinton, I've been getting a lot of media attention the past few days based on my offer to give you $750,000 to pose for a series of nude photographs. This morning, I was on radio station B96 in Chicago, and they were making fun of that idea, Senator Clinton. They were ridiculing it. They were asking me why I would want to give so much money to an old lady, as they put it, to pose naked. You see, they're part of the problem, not the solution.
They're thinking like 12-year-old boys. They're thinking in terms of masturbatory fantasies. I have said repeatedly this is not about pornography. This is about a series of artistic, tasteful nude photographs intended to show that you are a woman fully in control of your body and your sexuality, that you are nobody's victim. And when I tried to respond to that, Senator Clinton, they hung up on me. That is exactly the kind of attitude that I am trying to change. You say that you are an agent of change, that you want to be different from George Bush. Well, I agree, Senator Clinton, and it's time to demonstrate some commitment to that idea of change. What I'm saying is I will give you $750,000 to pose for a series of tasteful, artistic nude photos that will show the world that no longer is America going to be afraid of its own sexuality, that we're not going to be ashamed of our bodies, that we're not going to think that every thought we have is sinful. Senator Clinton, I'm standing on the edge of a cliff above the Pacific Ocean. If I were to take about 3 steps to my right, I would fall off that cliff. That's how I see America in 2008. A large ball poised on the end of a cliff, teetering back and forth. Senator Clinton, you're in a unique position. You can come forward, you can grab that big ball, and you can yank it back to prevent it from shooting over the edge. Will you take me up on that challenge, Senator Clinton? I stand by, ready, willing, and able. All you need to do is contact me and accept my offer. I have a photographer and a studio ready to go. Today is Wednesday. If you were to accept my offer by tomorrow, I could have you in the studio by Saturday, no later than this coming Saturday. This would be a series of nude photos of you, only a few of which would show your lady flower, but you would be there in all your splendor, showing the world that you truly are an agent of change. Senator Clinton, I urge you to take me up on that offer. Senator Clinton, frankly, I'm disappointed with you. As you well know, weeks ago, I made you an offer. I offered you $750,000 to change the paradigm in America by posing for a series of tasteful, artistic nude photographs. I have put up YouTube videos that you must certainly be aware of. I have sent you registered letters, and I know you received those. And you have failed to respond to this offer, Senator Clinton. I thought you were a person who was sincere about changing the direction of this country. For the past 8 years, we have seen nothing but repression, we have seen rights taken away, and we have seen a sin-based culture, thanks to the Bush administration. I thought you wanted to change that, Senator Clinton. I have made this offer in all sincerity. I am prepared to give you that check immediately if you will agree to my offer to pose for a series of tasteful, nude, artistic photographs. All right, Senator Clinton. Perhaps you're doing the smart thing. Perhaps you're acting like a businesswoman and holding out for a better offer. All right, fine, Senator Clinton. I'll take you up on that. As of this moment, I am raising my offer to $1 million. I will give you $1 million for what should not take more than 1 day of your time. That is certainly more than you currently raise for your campaign. By the way, this is not a donation to your campaign. This is a modeling fee, Senator Clinton. I'm giving you this money to pose for a series of tasteful, artistic nude photographs, which would be more like Playboy than Penthouse, as I've explained to people on the Regular Guys radio show out of Atlanta. I have explained to a hip-hop radio station in Chicago and a number of print journalists. If you give me 1 day of your time, Senator Clinton, pose for these artistic photographs, I will give you $1 million. You can do whatever you want with it. You can give it to a charity. You can use it to offset your living expenses as you campaign. You can give it to your campaign. Frankly, I don't care, Senator Clinton. I think it's time for you to put up or shut up, Hillary. I think it's time for you to show that you are a woman who truly wants to change the direction of this country. Are you ashamed of your body, Senator Clinton? Are you ashamed of the fact that you're an older woman who has some wrinkles? Well, you shouldn't be, Senator Clinton, and I'll give you $1 million to demonstrate that you're not. You know what to do. You know where to reach me. I had such high hopes for the new media. When I got into the dot-com business, we all thought, that it was going to be different. It was going to be a change from the old media. You know, I understood when these stupid disc jockeys on this B93 hip-hop station, this radio station in Chicago, I understood when they wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise about the Hillary Project. Because they're old media. They're disc jockeys. But now the internet has turned against me. I found out this morning that there was a posting about me on a website. And by the time I could get there to read it and to respond to it, it was already taken down. I never thought in my wildest dreams that the new media would be so threatened by change, by new ideas, like my proposal to Senator Clinton to pose for a series of tasteful artistic nude photographs. But I now have the proof that there is no difference between old media and new media. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Metafilter. I never got a chance to respond, to tell you what I think. My dream, my vision was interpreted by someone else, and on the basis of that, I have been censored. I'm shocked and saddened by this turn of events, but I can tell you this, it will not stop me. This project will go forward. This dream will be realized, no matter how many websites censor me and how many disc jockeys make fun of me. I don't care if the New York Times runs editorials condemning me. I will move forward. I will see my dream come to fruition. You cannot stop the power of an idea. Senator Clinton, I'm standing out in the desert today because as my involvement with the Hillary Project has continued, I have begun to feel like Moses wandering in the desert. I have been beset with opposition on all sides. As you know very well, Senator Clinton, for the past several weeks I've offered you $1 million, up from $750,000, to pose for a series of tasteful artistic nude photographs. I want to change America's attitude about nudity and about the human body, Senator, and you are the woman who can help me do that. And yet everybody says that I'm a pornographer. Why do I want to put that old woman in naked pictures? Well, the fact that you're not young and your body isn't perfect is precisely what I want to do, and precisely why I chose you. I want to show that even an imperfect human body is fine, and there's nothing wrong with the way we are. But you know, Senator Clinton, I've had to give this some consideration, since everyone keeps saying, why do you want to put her in it? Why don't you get someone young and beautiful? I thought maybe I should modify my stance just a little to make the point that I'm trying to make. So, Senator Clinton, I'm going to add something to the mix. Over the past week or 10 days, we've all heard about this young woman who calls herself Ashley or Kristen, the young prostitute who brought down New York Governor Eliot Spitzer. And she's a very attractive young woman, Senator. She's 20 or thereabouts, 22, and you're 60. Well, I've decided, Senator, of adding her to this offer will bring attention to it that I'm willing to do that. So, Senator, here's the offer as I have amended it. You are still offered $1 million to pose for that series of tasteful artistic nude photographs, but I'm now also offering that young woman, Ashley or Kristen, $1 million to pose with you. Now, I'm putting a little pressure on you, Senator, because it's all contingent on your acceptance. If you don't accept, the $1 million to that young woman is off the table. You must accept, and then I will give both you and her $1 million each to do this. Senator, we can change America. We can change the attitudes of America. But I need you to do it. Will you help me do that, Senator? Will you help me make that change? Will you help me get out of this desert that I find myself wandering in? Senator, the ball is in your hands. Contact me. Let's make this happen, Senator. Senator Clinton, over the past several weeks since I started my Hillary project, some people have said I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the idea of having you pose for a series of tasteful artistic nude photographs so that together we can change the attitude of Americans about sex and sexuality. Those people may be right, Senator Clinton. I've been so caught up with this project that I didn't pay attention to my own health. The other day, Senator Clinton, I started feeling some pain in my stomach, and that pain spread down into the right, and I ignored it thinking it would go away. Finally, I couldn't ignore it anymore, and I went to a local hospital, and I found out that I was having appendicitis. That if I had waited very much longer, my appendix would have burst and almost certainly would have killed me. That caused me to realize something, Senator Clinton. It caused me to realize the truth of the old saying, never put off to tomorrow what you can do today. Now, Senator Clinton, in a strange way, I think you're in a similar circumstance. I imagine you're thinking that in a few months you'll be elected president and you can enact some changes in America and the world. But you know, Senator, that's putting off till tomorrow what you can do today. Besides, how do we know that you will become the president? Senator, the opportunity is here right now. You can take my offer of $1 million to pose for a series of tasteful, artistic nude photographs, which will show the world that you're not ashamed of your body, that an older woman with wrinkles, flaps, folds, cottage cheese thighs cannot be ashamed, can be proud of who and what she is, and that you are no victim. Senator Clinton, you can take me up on that offer right now. I'd write you that check today, and I'd have you in the studio within 48 hours at the outside. You'd be posing for those photographs by the end of this week. Senator Clinton, don't wait until this November to decide to make some changes. I almost waited too long, and it nearly killed me. The time is now, Senator Clinton. Your time is now. Contact me. Together, let's make history.